A 16-year-old mystery involving the death of a little boy may soon be solved.
This week, in a dramatic turnaround, Jeffrey Kelton Skaggs' family decided to stop fighting efforts to exhume his body. A second autopsy will finally be conducted more than a decade after questions first raised by News Channel 5 Chief Investigative Reporter Phil Williams. And Phil, it has been a long time coming.
Indeed it has. The family finally relented just as prosecutors were prepared to make the case for a judge about why he should order Kelton's body to be exhumed. The mother's attorney says she now just wants to put it all behind her and move on. Here in this grave in rural Hickman County, investigators hope to finally find answers to the question, was the 2001 death of 50-month-old Jeffrey Kelton Skaggs an accident or something else? After blocking efforts to exhume his body for years, this week the little boy's mother finally dropped her objections.
This has been extremely difficult on her when she doesn't have anything to hide, and she concluded that the best course, the fastest course to just get through this was just to agree and put an end to this.
Sorry, 911, where's your emergency?
As News Channel 5 Investigates first reported, Kelton lived here inside this Murray County trailer with his mother and her boyfriend when, according to the family, he fell off the bed and hit his head.
That's why I, as the pathologist.
The medical examiner, Dr. Charles Harlan, who later lost his license for incompetence, declared the death an accident. It was an opinion later questioned by then state medical examiner, Dr. Bruce Levy.
We had injuries that didn't match the stories, the multiple stories provided, the stories that changed over time.
And retired TBI director Larry Wallace.
We felt it was never fully investigated.
So what about this little boy? What if you're wrong, sir? DA Mike Bottoms, who was friends with Harlan, refused to sign off on a second autopsy, despite the findings of Tennessee's medical board that reviewed the medical examiner's work.
The child's actual manner of death was a result of non-accidental trauma.
Meaning?
Meaning that in the judgment of the authors of this article, it was a homicide.
Murder.
It was murder.
The more we looked at it, the deeper we got into it, the more we realized this is a homicide investigation.
After he was elected DA in 2014, Brent Cooper reopened the investigation, beginning the legal battle to exhume Kelton's body. In the end, his mother's attorney says she realized she needed to set aside her emotions.
The average person really has no concept of what that emotion must be like. She's dealing with that, and she made an educated decision that right now this is best for the family.
Now, when the body is finally exhumed in the next few weeks, the autopsy will be conducted by a state medical examiner. But under the agreement, the family will also be allowed to have its own pathologist observing the procedure. After that's done, the agreement says the family will be able to give Kelton a proper religious burial. Carrie?
Phil, thank you.